Thank you for watching our Missouri Haunted Places Top 5 list, and welcome to the Scary Stories channel. Tonight, we are going to look into the realm of the paranormal and bring you some of the most haunted places in the Show Me State. If you like this information and video, please hit the like button. Also, consider subscribing to the channel as we plan to do more videos of this nature in the near future. We are even planning on visiting some of these places ourselves to see what we can dig up. Keep watching to see the list of the scariest places in Missouri. Number 5. Starting out at the top of our list comes the Pythian Castle. It is located in Springfield, Missouri. Built in 1913 by the Knights of Pythians, this unmistakable structure is now privately owned and open to the public. Keep in mind, you must have an appointment. The castle carries a long and dark past inside its walls. When it was owned by the U.S. military, it was used to house German and Italian prisoners of war. Reports from guests and workers include whistling in the halls when the building is empty, the faint sounds of a crowd in empty rooms, and of course many people constantly hear footsteps throughout the building. In 2011, the castle was featured on Ghost Lab by the Discovery Channel. They do offer ghost tours if you feel daring enough. Also, if you are a paranormal investigator, they offer private tours and investigations to suit all your needs as well. Another service they offer is murder mysteries. If LARPing is your thing, this should be put on your to-do list as well. Also, check out their site for all the schedule details. I will put a link in the description below. Number 4. Next on our list is the Joplin Spook Light. Located near Joplin, Missouri, the mysterious light was first allegedly seen by the Native Americans in 1836 on the Trail of Tears. People who have witnessed this anomaly state that it appears similar to a ball of fire. Some say it bounces around the road in the distance like a basketball. Many locals call this road that it can be seen on the Devil's Promenade. This even prompted the Army Corps of Engineers to investigate the possibilities and causes of this strange occurrence. Even they came up short-handed to a definitive explanation. There are many debates on what could be causing this mystery, but nothing has been proven to this day. I myself will be visiting this remote road in the near future and try to see it for myself. I will do an update video of raw footage and finding once complete. Number 3. Next up is Workmans Union Chapel. Located in northwest Missouri near Maryville, Missouri, is an old decrepit chapel with an adjacent cemetery. I have personally visited this place and published a video on the channel about it. There are many legends that surround both the chapel and graveyard. Pastor John Workman completed the chapel in 1901, and the battered remains still stand to this day. Many investigators who have visited stated that it is one of the most active places they have ever been. Some even rate it on the same level as the Stanley Hotel in Estes Park, Colorado. Uneasy feelings of dread and the feeling that someone is right behind you are a few of the many reports. Also, Civil War soldiers are often seen and heard on their horses riding through the cemetery. The chapel has many symbols etched and painted on the walls and floors, many being satanic in nature. Here is a few pictures from one of my visits. There are too many legends and experiences to list here, but it is definitely a place to check out. It is available to the public if you can find it, but keep in mind it is privately owned by the Workman family. Be respectful of them as they have many family members laid to rest there. Next up, at number 2, the infamous Devil's Chair located in Kirksville, Missouri. The original name was Baird Chair. As the legend goes, if you sit in the chair, many bad things will soon happen to you. If you sit in the chair on a night like Halloween, a full moon, Friday the 13th, etc., a demon will reach from the ground and pull you down to hell. I'm not so sure I would believe that much, but you will have to admit that the town has faced much adversity in the past. The chair was brought there by one of the town bankers by the name of William Baird. However, he himself is not buried in that cemetery. There is one more prominent fact about the Highland Park Cemetery, though. Harry Laughlin, the father of eugenics, is buried on the grounds. His grave is unmarked, but if you take your time to look, you just might find a small HS on the back of one of the many stones. Enough said about that. Now, the moment you have all been waiting for. What is the number one scariest place in the great state of Missouri? Some of you might have guessed it already. Wait for it. Well, if you guessed the Missouri State Penitentiary, you are absolutely right. This place has been called home to some of the most dangerous people ever lived. No wonder it has such a reputation. Nicknamed the Walls, Missouri State Pen is very intimidating just to look at it. Huge stone walls surround the old ran-down prison. You can't help but to get an eerie feeling just standing outside of them. It's not just the walls that give this place such an infamous reputation. The history is even darker. In 1836, the prison was completed and started housing offenders. In 1868, Housing Unit 4 was built and still remains to this day. By 1900, the prison was housing over 2,000 offenders. By 1936, the occupancy was up to almost 5,000. In 1947, the gas chamber came to its home at MSP, and in its life of operation completed 40 executions. In 1954, a large-scale riot broke out. By 1967, Time magazine named it, quote, the bloodiest 47 acres in America, unquote. Needless to say, this place has a very violent history. There were many infamous residents of MSP, including John B. Firebug Johnson, Katie Richards O'Hare, Emma Goldman, and Charles Arthur Pretty Boy Floyd, to name a few. However, the most infamous offender of MSP was the notorious James Earl Ray. If you don't know who that is, here is a quick summary. After several escape attempts, he was successful in 1967 by sneaking out in a bread delivery box. It was loaded on the truck, and he was scot-free. Shortly after his escape, he did something on April 4th, 1968, that would change the world forever. He assassinated Martin Luther King Jr. This has just been scratching the surface of the history of MSP. Feel free to research more. MSP now offers many types of tours to the public: paranormal, photo, history, and even private tours of all the types previously mentioned. Yes, this is absolutely on my bucket list for sure, as the paranormal claims are countless. You name it, it has been reported. Sounds of voices, cold spots, visitors being touched, apparitions, sounds of chains rattling, sounds of cell doors closing, and that's just to name a few. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and we hope to see you back soon. Again, if you liked the video, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe for more great content. And as always, good night, sleep tight, from the Scary Stories channel.